No! This should not have been a close game. Okay, so welcome back. If you missed last episode, I highly recommend that you go check it out. Um, in all my years of playing this game, something occurred that I have never seen in my life. I played this game since it released, and a play happened that I've not seen in my whole life, and it was a very heartbreaking game. Um, I can't believe it ended like that. So we play 5-0 Iowa. We have to move on and look ahead. Last week is last week. This week is this week. Iowa is undefeated, and we should have been too. So they've beaten NIU 42 to 14. Beat SDS 45-3. Beat Iowa State 38-0. Beat Western Michigan. So they played no comp, essentially. They played no comp, but they've been dominating. Their closest game was a 10-point win to Western Michigan. And they've only allowed 14, and we're going to score way over that. They got us and the number one Ohio State afterwards, and I'm pretty sure they're going to lose to both. But particularly the new AP polls after our crushing defeat against Notre Dame. Ohio State is 1, Stanford 2, Clemson 3, Louisville 4, OU 5, Alabama 6, Georgia 7, Florida State 8, Texas 9, and Oregon is 10. And we are Michigan. We're behind Michigan, and we're 12. So we dropped one spot. We were 11 last week. Where is Notre Dame at? Well, Notre Dame. And they go. We do all that. We fight so hard to play Notre Dame, and they go ahead and lose to OU a week later. Just adding insult to injury. I doubt we have any players in the Heisman Watch at this point. It's a little too early for that. But we do have Iowa. We're 1-0 in conference. This is our first conference game that we've played. They are 7th in points per game, 5th in total offense, 13th in rush offense. They're 26th in pass offense. They're 5th in total defense. We're 15th. We're first against the run and total defense. And run defense, they're 26th. We're 66th in pass defense. They're 8th. So, again, we look pretty even. 2 years ago, we played Iowa. This was a scripted game. Iowa, we're going to stick with the 4-3. So out comes Connor Cook in the offense, who did, pretty good. He had a 20-yard scramble for a touchdown, had a touchdown pass to Lippett. Right off the bat, we lose 2 on the ground, and that's exactly how the run game started against Notre Dame last week. Gonna hit Mumphrey, though, wide open. I think our offense is better than Iowa's. They've played no comp. We've played actual comp and won. So the run game looks, good as new. Still can't get anything on the ground. Gleichert still on his feet. 18 yards for Andrew Gleichert. He's been a very reliable weapon. Actually, go this way. Go this way. How have we gotten 0 yards on 3 straight runs? And off to Cook. We get 6. Connor Cook, 6 touchdown passes, 1,303 passing yards on 89 completions on 120 attempts. That's actually pretty good. Very solid stats. And he threw 1 interception all year, and it came at the worst time. Other than that, he's been pretty good. I'm thankful that was not a. He didn't get the pass off. That could have been picked. I was looking to circle, but he wasn't open. Fowler spinning around, making that catch for 10. Finally, some positive yards for Nick Hill. That makes it 1st and 10. Burbridge. He had that insane catch that he got tackled a yard short of last week at Notre Dame. That could have tied the game. And I don't think I'll ever recover from that. That loss is probably the worst one on the channel that I've ever seen. Touchdown, Gleicher. That's his play. He scored off of that before. Went right down the field with little resistance. It's that easy. I highly recommend you watch my Michigan State Dynasty playthrough from 2 years ago and watch this game against Iowa. And just see the difference. Because Iowa is not this good. And they played like the all-Madden team that's in Madden 25, the Canton Greats, over on 99. That's exactly what they played like. I think our defense actually did pretty good against Notre Dame for most of the game. But Iowa is not going to go no huddle. It'll be our first opponent to actually huddle after every play, which is a nice refresher, which gives us some time to go in our 4-3. The handoff. And it gets 40 yards from Mark Wiseman. 40. And we're supposedly the best run defense in the nation. And Mark Wiseman rips off 40. Not that time. Loss of 1. That'll bring up 2nd and 11. We're going to force Iowa to throw to beat us. They're not running the ball. How was that caught? Hey, that's twice they've ran that. I think it's not a counter; it's a misdirection. And it's picked up positive yards each time. It's not a run. They fooled me momentarily. It's 3rd and 1 though. Again, we are experts. We are experts. And 3rd and 4th and short. We've stopped so many people. I'm not buying it. That this is a pass. He stopped again. No game. Nico Allen. I think the S is silent. And they will go for it. They barely got that. Guys, we're not doing this with Iowa. They went right down the field just as easily. We just gotta shut down the run and the short throws. That's it. Shut down the run and the short throws. That's all we got to do. That's going to be there all game. We're going to try a misdirection of our own. Get about 3. Wide open, it's Mumphrey. He fumbled the ball and Mumphrey recovered it. It was ripped out. Man, Hill, if you can get out of there sooner.
That makes it 1st and 10.
What a throw from Cook. Had like the perfect spiral on it. But Carter Cook is an underrated passer. He's not had too many like missed throws. Hill, 20 yards. We're just moving down the field with ease. With ease. I think we've encountered third down once. Connor Cook, 10 for 11. So that play works. We're going to keep going to it until they stop it. We had the tight end wide open. Again, Connor Cook can scramble. He can take off and run. I like this one-on-one over here. Touchdown. Wide open. Keith Mumphrey. Cook found him. Back of the end zone. They're not going to keep up with us offensively. They're just not. So I don't think we need to make any adjustments on defense yet. Just again, guard the short throws, take away the run. That's all we got to do. And Iowa is clocked. I mean, is clamped. And again, they had to convert a 4th and 1 to score a touchdown. So they're obviously going to struggle more than we are. If we didn't trip him up, that would have been another touchdown. Mark Wiseman already has 69 rushing yards. We're not defending the run all that well so far. Their offense is so basic. So basic. How does he have all day to throw? Just to sit there comfortably. Nothing that time. Again, we're going to stop them more than they're going to stop us. That's just a fact. Now, what could they try on 3rd and 3? The screen. Nope. Read it the whole way. I told you, they're going to get stopped first. All over that instantly. And Wiseman has an injured elbow. Hill. They're just going to chew the clock. We did get the ball first, so they're going to get it to start the second half. Yep. Just going to allow Pemberton to leak out for a sneaky 4-yard gain. I feel like that's what makes our offense so dangerous. We'll just get, 4 or 5 yards just sneakily. We'll just sneak by and pick it up. Doesn't even be anything fancy. What a throw on the run. Cook again, accurate. Okay, we got to hurry up though. We have 3 timeouts. I didn't realize how much time we didn't have. We had to snap the ball. Wide open! And we got him! Fowler! 52 yards! Benny Fowler. Not sure why there was a weird typo with his last name, but that corner just, I don't know what he was doing. Just let him run right by him. Connor Cook again, throwing it on the run to his right. And again, Iowa cannot score in under 30 seconds. They don't have that kind of offense. This return will waste some clock. What a throw from Cook. What is Iowa going to do with 23 seconds left? I think they're just going to hand it off. Yep. And it won't work. Nothing. That's a gain of 1 on the play. That brings up 2nd and 9. So that will do it. What an exclamation point to end the first half. We scored on all 3 of our possessions. Iowa has not stopped us once. We've stopped them. And they're down 11. Again, Iowa is not built to play from behind. They're going to keep it on the ground and lose 4. That makes it 2nd and 14. Third and 12. And if we get a stop, it's going to get even worse for Iowa. Well, it's a screen. I would have been furious if we missed a tackle there. But Iowa goes 3 and out. And again, I told you, as soon as we stopped the run, took away the short pass, Iowa can't do anything on offense. The moment they got stopped first and settled for a field goal, they just booked their ticket to a loss. Sims brought down short of the 50. We scored on every possession. When I keep going back to angle smash, they've not stopped it once. They have not stopped it. I wanted you to box him out, Liker. You had the height advantage and the size advantage. Bro, who is that safety? Was somebody open it and I missed them? I feel like that was the case. And he dropped it! Bro, that was a 40 chest move. It hit him. And I had a player right there. Yep. Knew it was a run the whole way. Mark Weissman goes nowhere. Not fooled on the draw. No gain. Iowa and 3rd down and long again. Not going to get there. And they go back-to-back punts for Iowa. Got everything covered. Sims. No read option. We're literally at the 50. That was a great punt return. Good. And a one-on-one. Going to hit Pendleton. He gets trucked every time I try to lower the shoulders. He always ends up getting trucked. We're going to go right back to it, though. Weichert staying in bounds.
That makes it first and 10.
Flip it to the 1. He had a crazy, like 50-yard vertical that was caught for a touchdown right before halftime, too, last week against Notre Dame. He like jumped up in midair, shrugged the defender off of him, and it kills in the end zone. And again, Iowa not built to play from behind. So what does Iowa do now? They are down 18 with 3 minutes left in the third. It's looking real bad. They're going to go 5 wide.
That'll make it second and 7.
Just 55 yards passing for Ruddick. That's a tough drop. He was open, too. He had some running room. Oh for 4 on third down is Iowa. They're going to slant. And it's dropped. Great coverage. And Iowa, for the third straight time, will go 3 and out. They wouldn't go for it on their own 30, would they? No, they wouldn't. She'll let it bounce. So it looked like Iowa was going to stay in the game with us. But again, once we stopped them on that third, forced them to a field goal, that was pretty much game over. Wide open. Gleitert. It comes with very quiet, just 1 touchdown and only 28 yards rushing. But Iowa, like I said, they played no comp, and they're looking exactly like frauds. Burbridge. Wide open underneath. If that wasn't underthrown, he was open. He had him beat. Triangle had him beat, streaking up down the sideline like that. Not sure why I was so underthrown from Cook. That's a rare bad miss throw. Get that block. Yes, sir. Gleicher. Gleicher.
Number 92 with the reception.
91 receiving yards for Gleicher.
That makes it first and 10.
Again, Iowa and a blender with no answers. We're just going to keep abusing them. Oh, Gleicher, if you could have just stayed in bounds, you would have had a touchdown.
That makes it first and goal.
We'll let that be the last play. Get them fours up. It's all Sparta. Up 18, Iowa. Looking exactly as I thought. Frauds. We're just going to punch it in. Iowa not in a good defense to stop this. And Nick Hill gets his second goal line merchant touchdown. After Gleicher literally took us there. Iowa down 25. Outside of that touchdown, they had to convert a 4th and 1 on. They've done nothing. We have a very weak kicker, don't we? I sure hope we don't have to rely on a field goal to win the game. But Iowa is struggling big time right now. Now they're in 4 wide. We've made them abandon their offensive game plan. They are now in a 4 wide. So that's what they're doing. They've not gone deep this whole game, but a one-handed 46-yarder. Just one-handed, too. They haven't gone deep the entire game. Sacked! Loss of 8. First sack of the game for either team.
That'll make it second and long.
Shalik Calhoun. They ran stick again and we took it away. Look how he had to come back to the ball dramatically.
That brings us 3rd and 12.
Actually go back to it. Go back to it.
Here we go. Green 90. Green 90.
They're going to call a screen again. I had a feeling they would. And again, just nope. Nope.
Was the intended receiver on the play. 4th down.
Had a feeling they would. And Iowa, I respect the fight. They're going for it. They want to win. Just a little too late for that.
Let's go. Green 95. Green 95.
Won't even get it off. Turnover on down. Sacked again. Had everything taken away. And the crowd is losing it. What do you expect? You're an Iowa fan. You should be used to this. Defense rebounding again. We didn't play bad on defense last week. It's just Notre Dame was just scripted to win. It literally could not be stopped on offense. We did good enough. And we're looking back to, like ourselves in this game. Oh, wide open. Hill. For 11.
Number 31 on the tackle at the 38-yard line. First down.
I watched number 44 shoot the gap unblocked.
That's a loss of 2 yards on that play. That'll bring up 2nd and 12.
Riker got 123 receiving yards.
That'll make it 3rd and 1.
I don't think he's ever been targeted this much in his whole life.
Line it up. We got swim with the ball. Swim with the ball. Cool, that's what I'm talking
Gain of
about,
3 on the
baby.
play. 1st down.
The ball.
It's number 44. He keeps shooting the gap.
Loss of 2 yards on the play. That'll bring up 2nd and 12.
Get the first.
Jack. Easy. Fuck two.
Gain of 8 on the play.
And this has been a very chill
2nd and 2.
cruise control game.
That's good for a gain of 4 yards.
Just 40 yards rushing for Hill.
That makes it 1st and
But
goal.
we didn't need him because we had Andrew Gleichert.
Easy. Lucky.
Touchdown, Nick Hill, his third. Goal line merchant, Nick Hill. Penn State was a scripted game 2 years ago in the playthrough as well on the channel with Michigan State. So we completely destroyed Iowa here. This certainly did not play out 2 years ago on the channel, but we needed a bounce back win after a crushing loss last week, and we got exactly that. Defense again played outstanding. I told you all we had to do was take away the run and the short throw, and Iowa is clamped. And that's exactly what happened. Know that.
That brings up 2nd and 5.
Here we go.
How did he get open? I can't believe that happened. And of course it would right before the game. So outside of that, Iowa has done nothing. That's fine though. We're gonna get out of here with the W in dominating fashion. That's right, Iowa. Don't call a timeout. It's pointless.
That brings up second and 5. That's a gain of 1 on the play.
Again, I like that Iowa has realized that they've been outplayed, they've been defeated. They're not calling timeouts to extend the game for no reason.
No broke a tackle. Gain of 6 yards. That makes it first and 10.
And they got Ohio State after this, who's number 1, so they're going to take another loss, I assume. So we rebound. Outside of that, again, stupid CJ play that they scored just 10 seconds ago. Well, he was wide open somehow. I don't know how that was the case, but Connor Cook, 25 for 30, 360 yards passing, 3 touchdowns. Andrew Gleicher just went off. Defense, again, outside of that fluke play, did their thing. And we advanced to, I believe, 4-1. There go their game stats. Connor Cook, 217.6 pass rating, 25 for 30, 3 touchdowns, no picks, no sacks either. 360 yards passing, 83% completion percentage. Hill had 3 touchdowns, 50 yards rushing. Gleicher, 123 and a touchdown. Mumphrey, 62 and a touchdown. Hill had 53, 26 for Lippett. 62 for Fowler and a touchdown, 23 for Burbridge, 13 for Pendleton. Defensively, 2 tackles for loss for Allen, 3 tackles for loss for Calhoun, and 2 sacks for Calhoun. On the Iowa side of things, Rudek, 12 for 16, just 186 passing and touchdown. Again, that fluke, stupid play to CJ Rudowich, I think, 2 sacks. Sacked him twice. 74 was his longest. 75% completion percentage. 193.2 passer rating. Wiseman, again, it looked like he was going to start cooking in the first quarter. Then he was just bottled up after that. Just 73 yards rushing and a touchdown. 90 yards for Fridowich and a touchdown. And outside of that, Hiller, we had 46. So Ben Williams committed after that game. A lot of people are ready to visit. We'll go ahead and schedule some visits. We got Indiana. Penn State is actually not on the schedule, which is interesting. They were 2 years ago. So we move right back up to 11 like we never lost. Indiana's 2-3. They suck. We had visits to schedule. We'll offer you a scholarship. We don't need that many points for you. You lock this out. You're gone. You're a fullback anyway. We don't care about you. We already offered you a scholarship. Temple. Go on in on Bryant. Why not? We have the points. We already offered him a scholarship. We'll pursue him a little bit. Why not? We're going to offer you a scholarship. We play your leading school. We're going to blow them out. So you should choose us. Put some points toward the JUCO or the linebacker. Well, I didn't realize we had quite a few commits already. I didn't. we're not going to pursue you. Let's take a look at who is visiting. Some of them already have. Junior Harris, watch us play. Watch us play Purdue and maul them. Purdue is fast food. Like, they're easy. I don't think we'll lose another game. That Michigan game is interesting. Michigan could potentially beat us or make it difficult. But outside of them, I think we're going to play Ohio State in the Big Ten Championship. That's my guess. So Ohio State remains number 1. Stanford is still 2. Clemson is 3. Louisville 4. OU 5. Texas 6. Michigan is 7. Alabama 8. Georgia 9. Oregon is 10. We are right outside the top 10 at 11. Utah is 12. A&M, who we beat 3-2. Notre Dame won. They rebounded. They're 14. And South Carolina is 15. We just have to keep winning, and we're going to find ourselves in the top 10 and in the top 5. Roderick McDowell, first place Heisman voter right now. Amir Abdullah, second. Tommy Rees, I mean, he should be first. He literally played like Patrick Mahomes against us. I don't want to see him anywhere else but first place on that Heisman if he's that good. Lake Bell's up there and John Hubert. So again, we don't have a single player in the Heisman running. We're more of a collective unit than we are, individual talent, you could say. So we're 1-0 in the Big Ten, so is Indiana. We're 11th in points per game, 13th total offense, 112th rush offense, 2nd in pass offense. We're 12th in total defense, 1st against the run, and we are 62nd against the pass. I believe Indiana goes no huddle, so we're going to implement the 4-2-5. Okay, we are 2nd place, right behind Michigan. We're coming for that Big Ten title, and hopefully a national title, if we can still make it there. We need 10 teams ahead of us to lose. We're going to choose to defer. This is not a big game whatsoever. And our defense did really well against Iowa outside of that play by C.J. Fredowich. Tevin and Coleman will get 25. Trey Wilberson. And Indiana 1-0 in the Big Ten, but 2-3 overall, so they're not good. Quick throw! I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. Now, we did get only 2 sacks last week against Iowa. What is that?
Wilson makes the reception. Gain of 19 on the play. First down.
Indiana just moving the ball right down the field. He's taking off.
Robinson makes the tackle. That's a gain of 14 yards on the play. That makes it first and goal. That brings up second and goal.
All right, defense, can we bend but not break? We did it against Iowa. And we're offsides. It doesn't matter. We're offsides.
Offside. Defense. Still second down.
Denard denies Houston. I'm surprised it wasn't a first and goal or a first down. Third and goal now for Indiana. He's scrambling and he'll get sacked again. Makaiser Reynolds. So Indiana was moving fast and up tempo. It was first down after first down, but they stalled in the red zone. We had the easiest time on offense against Iowa last week, and I expect nothing different against Indiana. Quick rub route, Mumphrey. Flanker's wide open. Flanker running people over. 30 yards. Again, he had 123, I think, receiving yards last week. 130. Snap the ball, Cook. Mumphrey! Touchdown! Great block by that receiver, too, by the way. Excellent teamwork. We audibled, we streaked him, and he was open. So we let Indiana get as close as the 2-yard line, and they only had a field goal to show for us. That's very good defense. Denard blew up that toss play. Take it off again. He's going to fumble. If they're going to start doing that when they don't have anything else, we'll just shut that down too. We'll shut it down.
Houston's the ball carrier. Call it a gain of 14 yards. First down. Number 83 makes the grab. Gain of 10 on the play. That makes it first and 10.
Told you. That scrambling's not going to work.
That makes it second and 15.
Not enough for a first down. Nick Stoner. I'm a stoner, I'm a stoner, I'm a stoner. Y'all know that Young Thug song? They're going to try a field goal in the rain at an angle. At the 40-yard line. Kick is up, and how do they make it in the rain, game? It's in the rain at an angle. It's at an angle. Option Cook.
That is a loss of 1 yard on the play. That'll bring up second and 11.
Wide open. Fowler. Just catch it and turn up the field, Fowler.
Loss of 7 yards on the play. That'll make it second and long. That is a loss of 16 yards on the play.
Wow, this is an awful drive. 3rd and 33. Nothing on 3rd and 33. 3rd and 33.
second and 11.
Man left, man left. Four down, four down. Mike 42, Mike 42. They got try left, try left. Four down. Mike 42, Mike 42. Let's go.
Flanker. That's his play. That is his play. We'll go slants. Hopefully we'll get a rub route of some kind. Howler. Run game is very weak.
Gain of 1 on the play. That brings up second and goal.
Man left, man left. Four down, four down. Easy, easy.
Touchdown, Montgomery. He's got 2. And after converting a 3rd and 33 and going backwards, we end up in a touchdown anyway. That has to hurt for Indiana. What's crazy is Indiana, with these teams in 2013, they had no idea that 12 years later they were going to win it all. And it looked like, if you evaluated the two programs, Michigan State looked like the next team who would win a championship sooner than Indiana. Because, you know, they were good. Michigan State was good in 2013 and 2014 and 2015. 2021, they were good. Still no natties. And it was Indiana who would win a championship before Michigan State did. Crazy how things play out. He's sacked again, too. Roberson, loss of 6. Not fooled on that. No gain. What's the play call? How do we get beat deep? It's zone. You're backed up.
That makes it first and 10.
That's so annoying. We have them on 3rd and 16. No, ran right into me. Loss of 4.
That makes it second and 14.
It's another draw. We stop him. He didn't have time to pitch it. And Indiana, for the third straight drive, will have to settle for a field goal. So with how quick Indiana's moving with the football to force them to 3 straight field goals, that's pretty good. Nick Hill back deep to return. Wow. Real play action. They can't stop it. Wide open Gleicher. Yeah, get that block. Mikhail, longest run of the game. For 14. Just moving the ball down the field. And again, my desk is coming like anywhere from May 29th to June 2nd, so I'll no longer be on the floor, which is so annoying. But I'm doing it for you guys. I think we should slow it down right here because they already go no huddle anyway on offense, so we just want to keep the ball as long as possible. Monster! I wasn't expecting the safety to come over that fast. Burbridge. What a catch. We're going to intentionally not score right here. We're going to take the penalty. So we can choose some more clock. That's fine.
Still first down.
That is okay.
That brings him second and goal.
We may take another delay of game penalty right here. Yeah, we are.
Penalty flag thrown on the play.
Delay of game, offense.
Don't want Indiana to have a chance. I don't want them to have a chance to score. I think we scored too soon there, but We're doing a great job on defense so far, only yielding field goals. You take it off and he'll be sacked. That's 3 sacks already. It just goes from bad to worse, and we'll call a timeout. Oh, they're saying go state. That's what they're chanting. For the longest time, I didn't know what they were saying when they would chant that. They're saying go state. I can hear it now. But hey, that was a great defensive drive. We have a timeout left. We have a minute and some change. We're going to see if we can score before the half. And we get the ball to start the second half as well. This is a 2-for-1 right now. It's a 2-for-1. Lip it. And the clock should stay stopped. Yep, it does. Should I give it to Hill? We only have one timeout. We can't spend it right now. Just snap the ball. Flanker. Kind of forced to call a timeout there. We could have spiked it. We got him on that route, the rub route, and we score. Perfect clock management, perfect execution. Mumphrey, his second touchdown. So the 3-and-out works in our favor to perfection like I knew it would before the half. And we get the ball starting the second half. Again, we capitalize. It's really a 3-for-1. They're going to go deep. And it's incomplete.
Indiana is lined up for the kickoff. Number 21, deep to return.
Okay, Sims, we've not had a special teams touchdown all season. And we still don't. What a route from Hill. What a route to create the separation and get open.
That makes it first and 10.
Mike 42, Mike 42.
I triangle open. Was not going to throw it across my body like that. We've got punted once, though. Blanker on the slant. No! No! We had circle, X wide open.
The extra point attempt is good. Hill to return.
So avoidable too. Why did that happen? They had done nothing on offense either, which makes that even more annoying. Can't believe that happened. Connor Cook. Wow. Flag, bro. Y'all see that? Connor Cook just got knee to the face while I was already laying on the ground.
That makes it second and 10.
Mike 42, Mike 42.
Oh, now I have my intro because there wasn't many that, highlights that would have made a watcher or viewer click because it was just me winning the whole time. But now that happened, an embarrassing moment happened that made me look stupid. That can be the new intro for this video. So I guess not all is lost. Underneath, Fowler.
That makes it second and 2.
Come on, you 1-8.
Ah, Burbage was wide open.
Was the intended receiver on the play. That'll bring up third and 2.
He was so open.
Double tight, double tight. Four down, four down. Hey, Mike's 42, Mike's 42. Run, 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 run.
First down.
Man left, man left. Four down, four down. Mike 42, Mike 42.
That's good for a gain of 3 yards. That'll make it 2nd and 7.
Mike's 42. Mike's
Again, we're in no hurry. Oh, Lippett's wide open. I mean, Arnett. Arnett was wide open. We had to give it to him. Do it again. Go right back to it.
That makes it 2nd and 10.
Two times, two times. Four down, four down. 20.
Held a gain of 1 yard.
We just won't block.
That'll make it 3rd and 9.
We won't.
Let's get off the field, G. Let's get off the field, G. Mike 42, Mike 42.
Yep, they forgot Connor Cook can take off. They forgot about that. Get them fours up. It's all Sparta. It's all Sparta.
Four down, four down. Hey, Mike's 42, Mike's 42. Let's go.
Kenny makes the touchdown. Held a gain of 2 yards. That brings up 2nd and goal.
Mike 42, Mike 42.
They're theoretically still in the game if they force us to a field goal.
Makes the tackle. Loss of 1 yard on the play. That makes it 3rd and goal.
Roger, Roger. Mike's 42, Mike's 42.
And that's exactly what ends up happening.
No gain on the play. That brings us 4th and goal.
So because of that stupid fumble return for a touchdown, they're still in the game. We really do have a weak kicker. We have 5 sacks this game. Wow.
Coming to you, coming to you.
That'll make it 2nd and 7.
Mike 40, Mike 40.
He's sacked for the 6th time. James Kittredge, his 3rd sack. And then we'll have to punt. Man, if we didn't fumble, it would still have only 9 points.
Return for a gain of 10 yards.
Double tight. Four down. Mike 42.
That's a loss of 8 yards. That'll make it second and long.
Larry. Speed it up. Mike 42. Easy. Lucky 90.
Look at Arnett. Getting 15 of it back.
That makes it third and 3.
We're going to be an option and surprise them and use Connor Cook's legs.
Roger. Mike 42. Ready. Here we go.
Garbage. We'll go wide receiver jet sweep. So I think it's safe to say we're going to advance to 5-1. Think we can logically deduce that right now?
Man left. Three down. Mike 42.
Liker. Liker almost has 100 yards again. OU beats Texas, so that's going to help us move up in the rankings. Texas falls to 5-1. We're going to become 5-1. We got lucky there.
That'll make it 3rd and 5.
Check, tight right. Full up, check the outside there. Down.
Just in case he scrambles. Why is he just wide open?
First down.
Like Wayne's, why are you that far away for?
Three down. Check 83, ball's going to 83. We go D.
This should not have been a close game.
Mike 40. Roger. Check 13.
Denard, intercept the ball.
Number 3 was the intended receiver on the play. That makes it 2nd and 10.
Right and left. Four down. 40's Mike.
Finally, it's picked off. Thank you, bro. Get me out of this game. I'm already getting annoyed. Get me out of this game.
Mike 42.
We should not have won by only 14.
Man left. Four down.
Indiana now is out of timeouts.
Tight right. Four down. Hey, Mike's 42.
I didn't want to score yet.
That's how we do, D. That's how we do.
I could have easily scored. Could have easily scored. Running for a touchdown. Wow, did they mess up his last name? Now the score looks better. A touchdown does make that much of a difference. So I feel better about the win now that we scored. So that's going to be a game. We win 45-24. Really should be 45-17, but Offense again played really well outside of that turnover. That Keith Mumphrey touchdown was play of the game. A great block from Fowler too. I feel like we're going to jump significantly in the rankings. We beat A&M, we beat Oregon, we beat Iowa, beat Indiana. Connor Cook, 223.2 pass rating, 26 for 30, 370 yards passing. He was sacked 3 times, no picks, 3 touchdown passes, 86% complete percentage. Longest was to 34 to Mumphrey. Hill had 129, 2 touchdowns. It didn't feel like he had that much rushing yards. Receiving, Mumphrey at 80 and 3 touchdowns for Mumphrey, 3. 94 for Gleichert, 46 for Fowler, 49 for Burbridge, 30 for Arnett, 47 for Lippett, 24 for Hill. We were spreading it around. Allen had 5 tackles, tackle for loss, a tackle for loss, and an interception for Lewis. 3 sacks for Kittredge, and 3 tackles for loss. A tackle for loss for Denard, a sack for Reynolds, a sack for Rush, a sack for Hoover. Roberson, 10 for 15, just 208 yards passing, only 1 touchdown pass. We sacked him 6 times. His longest was 44 to Latimer. 66% completion percentage. He did have an interception, 191.8 passer rating. -8 rushing yards for Roberson, only 36 for Houston. Latimer had 142 and a touchdown. Outside of that, Bolster had 27. So we have a lot of recruits ready to visit. Still none committed after last week. But we're 5-1. And we should be, what's our new ranking? What is our new ranking? How do we not go up or down? Texas lost. Who is ahead of us? We belong in the top 10 already. How does we get jumped by Utah, and Stanford loses, they don't fall out of the top 10, and we're still on the outside looking in. That's ridiculous. Conference standings. Michigan, we're behind Michigan. Once we beat Michigan, we should be in the top 10. Right? We're getting disrespected and cheated. I'm telling you, bro. Notre Dame had this annoying effect with the Ohio State Dynasty in that playthrough. They just ruin. If you schedule them and you lose, they ruin your whole season. It's a Notre Dame curse. We shouldn't have lost to them. Nebraska's 5-1. Iowa's 5-1. We beat Iowa. We played Nebraska too, by the way, and Michigan. So we have a chance to beat both Nebraska and Michigan to be Big Ten legends, leaders. Of course, we play Illinois as well. We beat Indiana. We're about to play Purdue right now. We'll play Ohio State eventually. I can't believe we're still not in the top 10. That's ridiculous. We have visits to schedule. We just got to keep winning. That's all we can do. We have 5 or 4 people visiting. Watch the Michigan game. So I guess that's everybody. Still no new commits. We'll pursue him. Why not? We're out of points though. So we have Jonathan Robinson, a 4-star defensive end, 6'2", 250 from Melvindale. I think that's Michigan. 81 overall. A defensive tackle, 6'4", 277, 4-star from Traverse City, Michigan. A tackle, 3-star, 6'3", 304, Nick Thompson from Taylor, Michigan. And a 3-star outside linebacker, Ben Williams, 6'1", 225 from Poway, California. So we have, again, solid recruit so far. But I just can't believe we're still not inside the top 10. We've been destroying everybody except Notre Dame. How are we still at 11? When we keep winning, teams in front of us will keep falling. So we're favored. We have 5 visitors visiting this week. We'll show out. But if we blow them out, we'll get a lot of recruits because there's 5 people visiting.
The Spartans are ready for the kickoff. Number 33 to return.
Purdue is 3-3.
Number 33 returns the kick. Kickoff returns 20 yards.
So we'll be in a 4-3 again. I knew it.
Gain of 20 yards. That makes it 1st and 10. Number 3 makes the tackle. Gain of 4 on goal. That makes it 2nd and 6.
Yeah, be sure to hit that like button. Turn your noties on for more college football content. Because we're gonna still be pumping out a lot of NCAA 14 content over the next months. But once we finish, we're finished. We're never going back to it. We'll be done for good. Because we gotta move on to other games. An opening drive touchdown for Purdue. 41 yards to Akeem Hunt. Akeem Hunt, 41 yards. But yeah, we gotta eventually move on. We gotta introduce Madden franchise, NBA 2K franchise, NCAA basketball dynasty. We gotta Mario Kart. We gotta eventually move on. And so once we get NCAA 14 out of the way, it'll be done for good.
That is a loss of 2 yards. That'll bring up 2nd and 12.
Quick throw, Burbridge makes a man miss.
That'll bring up 2nd and 3.
Purdue is not scoring like that anymore.
That'll bring up 3rd and 2.
Double tight, double tight. Four down, four down. Hey, check like 39, check like 39.
You know, we got to get started on the NCAA football 12 dynasties, and we got to get the NCAA 13 dynasties going as well. Lots of other games to come. Lots. NCAA 14 is not going to be the only thing. Going to hit Mumphrey wide open. I wanted to spin because he would have scored.
That is a loss of 9 on the play. That'll make it 2nd and 1.
We're going to have R1 wide open. Look, what are you doing?
Double tight, guys, double tight. Four down, four down. Mike 40, check, check. He's coming, he's coming.
No, you're actually going to zigzag.
That's good for a gain of 12 yards. That makes it 1st and 10.
Time right, time right. Four down, four down. Let's go. Hey, Mike 40,
So it looks like the same formula that worked on Iowa is going to be the same one here. We're just going to shut down the run for Purdue and take away the short throws. That's going to be their game plan. Not fooled on that.
Makes the tackle at the 34-yard line. 1st down.
check, tight right, tight right, tight right. Go up there, check the outs out there. Four down, four down. Forward Mike, forward Mike. Go. Rush that leg. Okay. Motion, motion, motion. Check.
No, I already knew it. Not fooled. Not fooled. Sacked. Danny Etling, nowhere to go. Tyler Hoover. Third and long now. And we threw an interception on our 3rd and long. Let's see what they do on theirs. We're going to go screen. And it's not going to work. Very slow start for us, though, on offense. Pathetic. We don't need to panic. We don't need to do anything different. We're fine. Again, our run game is normally this slow.
That makes it 2nd and 8.
It's normally this much of a struggle just trying to run the ball. Flip it!
Hill was the intended receiver on the play. That makes it 2nd and 10.
So we're going to be scoreless for the first time going to the first quarter, the second quarter all season, I believe. Not a great start. The goal screen and catches them off guard.
That'll make it 3rd and 1.
Should have done a better job blocking. It's a DB. You're an offensive lineman. You weigh 150 more pounds than he does. But because you didn't block good enough, it forced me to be out of bounds. We never turned around. Nick Hill, touchdown. Never turned around. See, we don't need to do anything different. Just run the offense like normal. That's all they're going to do. Short throws and run the ball. It's super predictable. Just short throws, run the ball. Short throws, run the ball.
First down.
Drawn, I knew it.
Punt on the ball carrier. Gain of 10 on the play. That makes it 1st and 10.
mistimed that, but still only getting 2.
That makes it 2nd and 8.
Man left, man left. Four down.
Yeah, Purdue is 3-3. They're not a good team. I knew where that was going too. I knew where that was going. I tried to bait him into throwing so I could pick him off.
That makes it 1st and goal.
I knew where that was going the whole time.
That brings up 2nd and goal.
Not gonna get in.
That makes it 3rd and goal.
They're gonna pass the ball. Again, Purdue is not good. They're going to get stopped eventually. They cannot go score for score with this. It's an impossibility. Why would they sneak?
Number 25 was the intended receiver on the play. That makes it 2nd and 10.
Check, tight right, tight right. Pull up there, check the outs up there.
Reichert. Old reliable security blanket.
Loss of 2 yards on the play. That'll bring up 2nd and 11.
Man left, man left. Four down. Hey, check like 39, check like 39. Ready.
Wide open. They try to sneak and send some defenders back there. Threw it right over their head.
That makes it 2nd and 8.
Four down. Hey, check like 39, check like 39. Ready. Easy. Lucky number.
Burbridge, what a catch in traffic. We called this play, we got sacked, so we're going to call it again. Wide open, Gleicher. Why did you dive for it, Gleicher? You didn't have to. That was unnecessary. It's like that Leon backflip from Resident Evil. That was so unnecessary. Nobody blocks. Not a single one.
That makes it second and 10.
Gleicher, touchdown. That's what he does. That's what he does. Wide open. They're not going to stop us on offense. They're not. They will get stopped eventually on defense, though. This should not be a close game. I don't know why this game is tied. Danny Etling is 10 for 10, really? 10 for 10.
Man left, man left. Go down, go down. Mike 40, Mike 40. Hey, send it out, and then, Ocean.
That makes it second and 10.
What was that throw? If we stop them, we're calling a timeout. If we stop them, we're calling a timeout. Of course, we don't stop them. We give up 17 yards to Gary Bush.
That makes it first and 10.
Tight end left, tight end left. Two down, two down. Yeah, check. Hey, Mike. No.
They're going to call this the exact same play again. He'll be sacked. That's a big time sack, too. Big. Because now they're not really in field goal range. I love it. We're getting pressure now. 7 seconds left. Yeah, we just threw it to nobody. Threw it to no one. And the pressure ruined that drive. They're going to still attempt it, though. So we're going to be tied at halftime for the first time all season, it's going to be the Purdue of all teams at home. Even worse. That's fine. We do get the ball.
Lined up for the kickoff. Number 21 back to return.
Uh-oh, are we finally going to get a kickoff return? No, we're not.
That'll bring up second and 3.
Double tight, guys, double tight. Four down. Hey, check Mike 39. Check Mike 39.
Number 16 makes the catch. That's a team of 10. That's good enough for another Michigan State. First down.
Down. Hey, check Mike 39. Easy, easy, easy. Stay there.
That's a loss of 13 on the play. That'll make it second and long.
Man left, man left. Four down, four down. Hey, check Mike 39. Check Mike 39.
Wide open. Gleikert. He's having a monster year. 35 yards. Just wide open. They completely forgot about him. And when our offense, our run game's not working, go to Gleikert. Coverage! We're just gonna go ice or run it up the middle. Touchdown. And 3 plays to start the second half. 3 plays. Well, 4 because we got sacked. But Yeah, every time. We took it away though. We took it away though. Cutback cheese incoming. Yep, took it all away. Took it all away. Took it all away.
Tight end right. Tight end right. Three down. Go.
What a hit. Loki almost pass interference. That would have been called pass interference in real life. But 3rd and 10, just like that for Purdue. Off the screen. All over it. All over it. For the first time all game, Purdue is going to punt. And Sims Jr. will get us to the 50. Pretty solid punt return. It's crazy that we beat Oregon, and yet they're still ranked ahead of us.
Two times.
That makes it 2nd and 8. That'll bring up 3rd and 6.
Roger. Hey, check Mike 39. Check Mike 39.
Nice. Still going. Again, when the run game's not working, we have too many weapons on offense to not score. Wide open, lip it. Yeah. We'll get stood up at the 2.
That brings up 2nd and goal.
And touchdown, Nick Hill. Largest lead of the game. Purdue down 14. Again, another team not built to play from behind. They keep running that play. That's their go-to. That's all they got. That's all they got is that same play action bootleg to the right. And if we shut down their run game, take away the short throws, they got nothing. They got nothing. Never mind, because this Gary Bush dude is just freaking Randy Moss.
That makes it 1st and 10.
That. Loss of 6. Marcus rushing after the quarterback. And our D-line has been very solid all year so far. Very solid.
Call it a gain of 10 yards. 3rd down.
I'm seriously going to run the ball? What is happening? Good tackle from Drummond. Again, that's fine. We're getting stops now. Nick Hill. Shouldn't have back juked there. We still have not had a kickoff return for a touchdown at all. Usually I get a couple of those with any Dynasty team I play with, but still have 0. They're going to leave Gleichert wide open. Gleichert for 29. 123 yards for Gleichert. We'll get them 4s up. It's all Sparta. It was tied at halftime, but we outscored them 14-3 in the 3rd. Gonna take off with Cook, and they're not ready for it. They're not ready for it. Down. We're starting to pull away now. They had us in the first half, not gonna lie. Now it's getting ugly for Purdue. We're so lucky. He was wide open. We're very lucky. Sacked. Marcus rushing after Etling. Loss of 8. Do not give up anything deep. I think there was pressure there and it affected the throw. Punt nonetheless. Somebody get the ball. They cannot stop it. They cannot stop it. If they take away Gleichert, we're going to Burbridge. If they take away Burbridge, we're going to Gleichert. Gleichert! Cutback cheese. The CPU abuses that all the time on me, so it's okay if I do it back. 138 yards for Gleichert. So if we had a tight end visiting, then we just completed a goal.
That makes it 2nd and 10. That'll make it 35.
Man left. Easy. Eagle.
No way we got stopped a yard short. We're going for it.
That'll bring up 4th and 1.
We've not been stopped. We've had a 100% success rate on this fullback dive. A free safety is stuffing almost a 300-pound fullback. Nope, you're not getting out the end zone. I should have dove with Nick Hill there. Make sure I got in the end zone. Still no gain. Third and 10. They're backed up to the 2. And they end up punting anyway. And they're going to go for it at their own At their own 5, they're going to go for it. Shouldn't have just punted. You should have just punted. Because now you did all that work just for us to turn around and score in your mouth. That was the first time we got stuffed on a fullback dive on 4th and goal. Usually it was perfect with Trevon Pendleton. It was a guaranteed touchdown. We've never failed on that before. Dennis caught it on his knees. The big fella. That was not a good throw from Cook, but Dennis on his knees. Yeah, he caught that. What a route from the big fella. Ref, that's a touchdown, bro. If the CPU catches that, there is no review. There is no review if the CPU catches it like that. It's only me. That's a catch, ref.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
Malcolm Dennis gets his first touchdown of the year. So for a second there, it looked like Purdue was going to, be competitive, but nope.
That makes it 2nd and 6.
We outscored them in the second half. We outscored them 28-3 in the second half. What kind of play calling was that? That's not going to work. Now you call a timeout, Purdue? Purdue, what was the point of that? You called a timeout for what? Just to punt it anyway? So we should, impress the recruits who are in the stands watching. We should have, signed some after this game. Very unimpressive first quarter. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. And we started the game down 7-0 in this, entering the second. And our offense just does what it does. We just got to be patient, run the offense. Run the offense through Connor Cook. And we end up winning. Again, we were tied at 14 at halftime. Outscored them 28-3 in the second half. Nick Hill, 4 touchdowns, 56 rushing yards. And I believe we had Illinois after this. And Illinois was, I think, 4-1. So they could be difficult. We've only had one difficult game all year. That was Notre Dame. We've been blowing everybody else out. Connor Cook was 24 for 28, 354 yards passing, 2 touchdowns, did throw a pick. Sacked only twice, longest was 35, 85% complete percentage, 208.3 pass rating. Nick Hill, 4 touchdowns. I'm pretty sure they're all goal line merchant touchdowns. 56 yards rushing. Bikert, 138 and a touchdown. Herbert, 95. 26 for Nick Hill. 39 for Mumphrey. 35 for Lippett. Dennis had that touchdown catch on his knees. He's 6'7", 299. His first touchdown of his career, probably. D'Anthony Arnett at 17. 3 sacks for Marcus Rush and 4 tackles for loss. Tackle for loss for Lewis, Denard, and Bullough. Sack for Hoover as well. Take a look at Purdue. Danny Etling was 10 for 10 at one point in the first half. 18 for 27, 198, only a touchdown. 0 picks, was sacked 4 times, 66% completion percentage, 140.4 passer rating. Rushing, Hunt only had 81 and a touchdown, negative 27 for Etling. Receiving, Gary Bush was doing the heavy lifting, 116, no touchdowns though. And McCarthy had 42, 30 for Holmes. Touchdown for Carsball. On to the next one. So we did get commits from that game. Adam Bolden, Ronnie Robertson, only 2. We are headed to at Illinois and Champaign. And after Illinois is number 4, Michigan. Now, have we climbed in the rankings? Finally, we're number 8. Illinois is 5-1. Of course, Curve Street favors us. What was the movement in the polls? Ohio State is still number 1. They did beat Iowa. Oklahoma is 2. Michigan is 3. We play them right after Illinois. Utah 4. Louisville 5. Clemson 6. Oregon is 7. We're 8. Texas is 9. Texas A&M is 10. Florida State 11. Stanford 12. UCLA 13. Where's Notre Dame? Alabama and Georgia both fall to 15 and 16 after they both lose to Arkansas and Vandy. That's embarrassing. Nebraska is 17. They're 5-1. Notre Dame is 4-3. So I feel like after we beat Illinois, we're going to climb even higher. Look at the conference standings. Michigan is now first place. We are still second. Northwestern. We're going to play Nebraska. We beat Iowa already. We have to play Minnesota as well. On the other side, Illinois, who we play for next episode, we're going to beat them. We already beat Indiana. We don't play Wisconsin. We just beat Purdue. We don't play Penn State. So we will play Ohio State in the Big Ten Championship if we make it there. We are currently 3rd in the Big Ten. We just got to take down these 2 giants ahead of us. But Illinois they're 5-1. So they could be a sneaky upset kind of game, scripted kind of game. We've only had 1 close game. And Nick Hill, out of nowhere, joins the Heisman race and is currently first place. Bumping off Anthony Thomas, Devin Gardner, Blake Bell, and Roderick McDowell falls all the way to 5th. Nick Hill, who wasn't even in it just a couple weeks ago, is now first place. So that's going to do it for this episode. Hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to leave a comment, like, subscribe. This is for Sparta.